This is Terroni Talks.
We do.
You guys think
On my three. 1, 2, 3.
This is Terroni Talks.
You know, when you break down everything that we've been talking about, tradition and our products and how we do things and what we think the difference between right and wrong is, Materia Prima, it's probably the soul of the restaurant, one of the souls of the restaurant. You know, we can come up with the traditional dishes, or maintain the traditional dishes, I should say. We can build the beautiful restaurants. We can train our staff. We can try to make the restaurants comfortable for everybody. But the Materia Prima is the olive oil that we just spoke about. I mean, if I start off with an olive oil like that, and you know a little bit about the olive oil, and realize that's the first ingredient that goes in probably almost every dish that we make. When you start off with such a strong Materia Prima like olive oil, and then the next ingredient is going to be the tomatoes that we get from, we went and we found them from Campania, and we bring them in directly, and we've made sure that that's the one that we want to use over many different types of tomatoes. And most importantly to note that not the cheapest tomato. We could get tomatoes probably for half the price if we want. So these are very expensive tomatoes. But that's what we believe. If you have these type of ingredients and then you keep your dishes traditional and you don't modify things, it makes it a lot easier to maintain consistency, as we spoke about. So they all kind of go together. So the Materia Prima, besides the olive oil and tomatoes, you know, we bring in the flour from Italy, which is from, we know, the Molino. The person who owns the Molino is actually coming this afternoon, one of the daughters. We'll be talking with her, and we're always talking to them on how we can improve things. The eggs that we make to make the pasta, they come from Manitoba. You know, why do they come from Manitoba? Because they're an orange egg that's organic and a free range, and they make the color of the pasta. Do people know these things? Probably not. Maybe 1% of our customers know it, but we know that. And you know, when you know that that's the kind of product you're serving every day, you feel really good about it, you know. And when you come into your restaurants and you see people and it's full and they're having fun and they're eating their pasta, they're eating their pizza, and you know what you're giving, every ingredient that they're eating on that plate has been sourced by us. The wines that we go to Italy and find and search so we can give a better quality wine to our customers. You know, when you do that, I think, you know, for me personally, it makes me feel that we're giving for sure the best product to our customers, because we don't cut any corners when it comes to Materia Prima. We make sure 100% we're using the best quality products that we can find. You know, and we're always searching for new products, and if there's other new products that will improve what we can do, we continue on searching. We're not sitting back. I could easily sit back and stop importing all of these products, and probably I could say 20-30% of our bottom line I could save, and probably say we can profit more money easily. You know, we have to not only go and source these products, we pay more for sure. We have to warehouse the products. We have to then from the warehouse deliver to all the restaurants. Well, those are costs that we take in. I mean, but when you know that it's making a better product, it's all worth it. It's, you know, the foundation, I think, of Materia Prima and Terroni is all about our products that we use.
Yeah, Materia Prima, it's everything. It's most important thing in order to run any ethnic restaurant. I think Terroni is a successful restaurant, we can say, because the search of the Materia Prima, it's a horizontal search in the sense that goes both ways, and I think few restaurants have the privilege to see the person that, you know, grows the tomatoes and the people that eat the tomato sauce. Few people like us has this privilege, you know, with wine. You know, we know the producer, we walk the vineyard, and then you see the person that drink the wine, right? So this is an horizontal kind of vision, and it's a privilege to be able to have for what concerns Terroni. Well, for what concerns, you know, the Materia Prima in general, it's also the reason why the Italian cuisine in North America is so up, because you know, we talk about you know, how our immigrants they were important because, you know, our grandparents came to North America and brought all our recipe with them. But we also have to remember that when they came, there were no planes. You know, it took like a month to get to North America. So they start coming here, you know, shopping the markets, and not finding what they were using to find in a little village in Sicily or in Calabria and Puglia.
It's like people ask always, like, why, what's so different about you guys' restaurant than all the other Italian restaurants? And it's all the things we've talked about: the tradition, the materia prima. Our dishes are very simple. We don't have these genius ideas of how to different ideas and ways of making food. We make spaghetti pomodoro with great olive oil, a little bit of garlic, tomatoes, and fresh basil. And then when you make the pasta with the products that we source, which the flour is coming from Le Marche, and the semolina is coming from Le Marche, the eggs are coming from when you're putting all those ingredients into a simple dish, that's what it is. We don't do anything. It's very keeping it simple, but making sure that the products are true and they're the best quality products.